I am Bald Guy, and last week I came on here to tell you all that we were in for some volatility in the gold and silver markets, and I also said that on a technical basis, what we were seeing in the charts favored a short-term pullback, and that was really independent of a lot of things that were going on, including the US presidential election, because I've been in the game a long time now, and I've never seen anything go up in a straight line without having some breathers and taking some pullbacks. That's just usually how it works. Now, in that video, I also gave you the pullback levels you see on the screen now, and I repeated the message from a month ago in saying we are likely closer to the bottom for gold and silver today than we are to the top. And I stand by that statement 1 week later. And that's despite the fact that Donald Trump, who according to some analysts would be very bad for precious metals, won the US presidential election.
Gold and silver have always been reliable assets during times of economic uncertainty. However, due to many factors like the presidential election, may have an effect on the value of gold. But based on history, gold will always go back up, and with this loss of value, will only create an opportunity for investors to invest. Keep an eye on the factors driving this resurgence. They could be the key to transforming your portfolio.
Because I think a very good case can be made to say that the current bull market, we are in for gold and silver, one that I said could last up to 2033, in fact, started before C-19, started before these current conflicts, and started during Donald Trump's first term as President of the United States. And that's why in this video, I want to show you all the 3 signs of a metals market top to show you all why I think gold and silver are going to have a great year in 2025, and this may also be help for people who are looking to sell the eventual top, maybe out to 2030, 2033. Once that's covered, I want to move on to another hard asset class I think is bottoming out right now and poised for a big run up in the coming years.
The 3 signs outlined here paint a crystal clear picture. 2025 could be a breakout year for gold and silver. With rising global demand, inflationary pressures, and the weakening dollar, the stage is set for these metals to shine. And remember, when it comes to securing precious metals, Augusta Precious Metals is your trusted partner for gold and silver at great prices.
And as this develops, I expect to see larger moves up in silver, pushing the gold to silver ratio down to anywhere between 40 ounces of silver to 1 ounce of gold to 60 ounces of silver to 1 ounce of gold on the high side, which is roughly where we were in February 2021 when silver started flirting with the $30 per ounce price level again for the first time since 2012. Now, the second thing that I am looking at that is telling me we are not close to the top for precious metals yet, and that 2025 can in fact be a great year for gold and silver, is the price of metals in relation to the major stock market indices, and I use the S&P 500, NASDAQ, and Dow Jones to measure that. And what I have done here in this table you see on the screen now is I have measured the ratios of gold versus these indexes since 1987, and I am only showing the data from 2000 here to make it a little bit more digestible for you, the viewer, but using these numbers, I set a baseline to measure what the historic norms have been with respect to the price of gold versus the price of these stock indexes. And as far as gold is concerned, you can see that today we are in neutral territory. And with stocks as highly priced as they are, it tells me there is still a lot of money that can rotate out of stocks, as we've seen some money rotating out of metals and into stocks like Tesla and into Bitcoin.
While gold often steals the spotlight, silver is the hidden gem in the precious metals market. This clip dives into why silver's affordability and industrial demand make it a must-have for any investor. Silver offers a dual advantage: growth potential and a hedge against inflation. If you haven't considered silver yet, this is your wake-up call.
And that 2025 still has the potential to be a great year for both metals. And this is probably one of the strongest signals that I look at because it shows the full momentum of the market behind precious metals, and that is a major run-up in mining stocks. And why I say this shows the full momentum of the market behind metals is because once retail investors start to participate in the metals bull market, we see investors confirming the move by piling into mining stocks. And what What you see here is the GDX, which is the Large Miners ETF, which had a pronounced run-up from 2009 to 2011 at the height of the last metals bull market. And looking at this objectively, when we compare metals prices today versus then when it was having that run up, you can see that gold is much higher than it was versus its average price in 2011, and silver is in the same neighborhood as its average price in 2011, while oil prices, which is a major input cost for miners, is much lower today versus the 2011 average closing price. And if we look at the recent positive performance in miners as a signal that we are at the 2009 phase of this bull market, even though I think we're still much earlier than that, I think we can easily see increases of 139% in price for silver from here, which is what it grew by from 2009 to 2011 based on the average closing prices of those years.
The strongest signal for a gold bull market is hard to ignore, and this clip highlights exactly why the current conditions are ripe for an explosion in value. Historical trends combined with today's economic climate make gold the ultimate safeguard against volatility. And don't forget, Augusta Precious Metals is here to help you turn this insight into action by providing top-quality metals at the best prices. As we've seen, the case for gold and silver in 2025 is stronger than ever. These metals are more than just investments. They're your shield against uncertainty. Click the link below to partner with Augusta Precious Metals today and secure your future with their incredible deals on gold and silver. Check out our other video about why investing in precious metals in 2025 is crucial to gain profit. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more valuable insights. Your financial success starts here. Make the smart move now.